Onside kick, unsuccessful.
Second down, here's Chubb again.
And some room to work. And all the way in. Touchdown.
I guess you don't.
Earlier in the week when they had their scouting report meeting, this was the explosiveness that they talked about trying to contain. They were concerned about it all week, yet he still did it to them. Wonder how that's going to carry over the rest of the game.
Extra point by York is up and good.
And it's now a 7-0 game.
York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away.
Short kick. One of the up middle take it now.
Yeah, they'll be set up pretty nicely here as they have it up to the 35-yard line. To end the Dolphins now with a 1st and 10
at their 35-yard line.
They'll run here with Raheem Mostert.
And he'll rumble for about 5 up close to the 40. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. They fake the handoff. Now Tua. And going deep for Hill. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. Tyreek Hill, 61 yards.
And the Dolphins are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Mike McDaniel, no hesitation on his end. He's telling his offense to go for 2. 2 are going to try and throw for it.
And he'll get in. And they take an 8-7 lead. Well, they got down 7-zip. They said, we'll go for 2, one up you, and they take the lead.
How about that for a little risk-reward, right? If you don't get it, you're only down a point. Let's go ahead and make a statement in this ball game, and that's exactly what they did.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Cleveland offense ready to go. Watson on 1st down. And this turns into a nice gain with a slide at the end. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Now it's Watson. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble. On 1st down, Watson. The Dolphins get there this time, and they bring him down. It'll only be a loss of a couple, but the pressure gets home on 1st down. They'll come up after the sack on a 2nd and 12. And Chubb will try the middle here. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 39-yard line. And again, it's Chubb. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. They go up the middle with Chubb. And he'll get this down only to the 18. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
A 1-yard gain could look like a disaster, but it all depends on how the game is going. Is it a series of 1-yard gains running the ball? If that's the case, you might have to start thinking about throwing it a little bit more. But if it's just the occasional 1-yard run, hey, congratulations to the defense. They won that one. Come back and get them the next time.
Here comes the 8th play of the drive, and they need a full 10 yards on 3rd down. Faking the give. Now Watson. And it's caught. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown.
Deshaun Watson finding Amari Cooper. And the Browns are able to move back in front. Extra point by York is up and good.
And that makes this a 14-8 ball game.
York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. From a yard or two deep, here comes the return. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Dolphins at the line, ready for their next drive. As the offense begins another drive here, pretty simple, Charles. They want to carbon copy what happened the last time out when they ended their drive in the end zone.
You're right about that, partner. It sounds pretty simple, doesn't it? Just score again, but we know it's not that simple because we don't just make adjustments at halftime. If you're a good football team, you spend that time on the sideline, you study what's on the notes and the tablets, and you make those adjustments, prevent a repeat of the last drive. Series to series, the best teams, that's how they get it done.
And we'll find out here soon enough whether those adjustments are enough defensively. Now a play fake. Here's Tagovailoa. He's going to get this one out to his fullback. He can only get a yard after all that. It's second down. We are in for a good one as we're through one on EA Sports. Second and 9 from the 44. Here's a toss play right to Mostert. And a lane slow and materializing there as he'll get maybe a yard up to the 45.
But now they're in a spot that every team tells us when we have our production meetings they don't want to be in, third and long. And that's because those back-to-back running plays just didn't accomplish a whole lot.
They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. Throwing is Tagovailoa on third down here. And now the ball's out. Fumble near midfield. And this is picked up by the Browns. And he returns it into enemy territory down to the 45-yard line.
You can't admire his willingness to sacrifice his body to try and pick up the first down, and I do. But let's face it, you know his coaches are going to warn him about diving or extending for a marker for this exact reason. So much easier to have the ball knocked free when you're extended like that. So if you're going to dive, you got to make sure you secure the football, which he didn't.
Second down, here's Chubb again. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. And even 100 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here in this first half.
This guy's well on his way now to a big game on the ground. It's another good run there. Puts him over the century mark in yardage, and we're still in the second quarter.
On first down, they'll run with Chubb. And some determined running there as he'll pick his way down to the 12-yard line. From down at the 12, it's first and 10. They run it again with Chubb. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. 11 more yards that go around. A first down as well.
I'm not sure how much more evidence they need, partner, than to understand that if they don't start to slow him down, it's going to be a long afternoon here at the stadium because he is just shredding them at this point. And let's face it, coming into the game, they knew he would be the focal point of their attack. This is going to take an 11-man unit on the defensive side to start making plays.
2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on second and goal. Again, it's Hunt. And he's in. Touchdown, Browns. Kareem Hunt taking it in from a yard out as his guys are able to extend their lead. Extra point by York is up and good. And that makes it 21-8. Boy, I guess they're going to keep trying to put the pedal to the metal here. They're going to try an onside kick. And this one travels out of bounds, so unsuccessful there on the onside kick try.
There you go.
Up the middle they go with Mostert.
And he'll get it down on the play to the 37.
In need of only about the length of the football here on second down. A run with Mostert up the middle.
And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. Only a gain of a yard, but that's all they needed. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Tua going to throw. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Coming up now on a 2nd and 15 following that sack.
And he's going to be marked down just inside the 35.
Got to get to the 26 for a first. This is 3rd down. Here's Tua. He is going to find Hill here. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game.
Here's Mostert.
And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown.
Raheem Mostert.
A 6-yard touchdown run.
And the Dolphins have got it back to within a score.
They'll try and throw for it. Complete at the 1. And they are 3 for 3 on 2-point conversions as he is into the end zone for the score. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders.
And this will not be returned. It's a touchback, and they'll begin at the 25.
The Browns drive about to get started.
And not an abundance of time remains on the clock, Charles, but you would think more than enough to try to extend this lead before intermission.
And when you're talking about extending the lead, I think you're talking about aiming for the end zone because there is plenty of time for that. The fallback is to get 3. But in your mind, you put 6 on the board right before the half. That's a heck of a dagger and great momentum to carry into the locker room.
Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15. Another try after the first down sack. Watson escaping the pressure right. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. Give him 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for 3rd.
I did like his decision-making there to make sure they picked up something instead of forcing a throw. Now they've got more manageable play coming up to try and pick up the first down, and don't rule out the possibility that he just keeps it and runs again.
Throwing on 3rd down, Watson. And he'll be forced out of bounds shy of the line of scrimmage, so that'll be credited as a sack. That'll back him up 2 yards and also bring up 4th. Here's Corey Bojorquez to punt this thing away. Back deep is Tyreek Hill. Fielded at the 20.
A pretty good punt there, but also a nice return of 12 yards.
And it'll be Dolphin football.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. With this slim deficit closing in on the end of the first half, we'll see if they can move this at least into field goal range and try to get 3 out of this drive.
And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down. Going to the air, Tagovailoa. That's caught by his big tight end, Mike Gesicki. Now the Dolphins will use the last of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. Setting to throw on first down is Tua. And that is incomplete. Down to 15 seconds now.
Going with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
On play action, here's Tua. Oh, this is intercepted, intended for Hill. Picked up by Denzel Ward. And the Browns are going to take over at their own 41.
Partner, I think this was going to ride very simply because he overestimated his arm strength and his ability to fit it anywhere he wants to. A lot of quarterbacks do that and often pay the price.
This complete to David Bell. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. The Dolphins down on the scoreboard, but they'll have it first as we get going in this third quarter. Very short kick. This will be taken by one of the up men. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive.
Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the third quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the second half, how about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the third quarter.
He'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's second down.
I'm not quite sure what he thought he saw there, but the reality was certainly a much different picture than what he anticipated. And give credit to the defense. They were down on the flash when he broke out of there. And
well, this is intercepted, intended for Hill. Picked off by Grant Delpit. And the Browns are going to take possession of the football. First possession of the third quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
Yeah, he'll work free from one tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down.
They had great starting position to begin the drive, but now they look up at a 3rd and 5. A give running right is Chubb. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. Nick Chubb with his second touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Browns take the interception on defense and convert it into 6 points.
And this is going to be caught. It's good. And that extends their lead by 2 more.
York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's second down. Play action, now it's Tua. And get this into the hands of Hill, complete. And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 35. Off of play action, Tagovailoa. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. Looking to throw again on second down. Tua. It's Hill, complete. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line.
So not quite a first and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. They run out of the shotgun with Mostert.
And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown.
Raheem Mostert.
His second touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Dolphins are back within a score.
Nice execution there. Good job by the O-line getting him in for the second time.
And you always have to start with credit there when you're having a big game. I mean, you don't get there by yourself. That's rare. But how about the ability to see the proper holes, pick the proper place to go, and find his way into the end zone?
They'll look to throw.
To a hit, and the ball is out.
And the offense will hold on to this one right at the 5-yard line. Lucky there. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Cleveland offense ready to go.
The offense running out, and they are charged up, ready to go after reaching the end zone on their last drive.
And normally I'd warn against getting complacent just because they scored the last time out. But I don't think there's any worries with this group right now. This is a hungry group, and they want to keep building off of their last drive. Now they just want the officials to hurry up and place the ball so they can snap it and get back to work.
And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup, and that's all they needed to move the sticks. Now a play fake, and it's Watson. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down.
Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10.
Up the middle, it's Chubb. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. 3 quarters in the books. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Two first downs have them up near midfield now on 1st and 10. Watson now to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And time finally runs out. He can't get rid of the football, and he's taken down. They go with Chubb on 2nd down. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line.
176 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
Now play number 7 of this drive, but it's a tough 3rd and 9. They toss it left side to Chubb. And after the good gain last play, this time they say, as he's going to be stopped behind the line of scrimmage. The Browns send out their punter now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. And that one hits a little too close to the goal line, and it continues into the end zone for a touchback.
Okay, ready?
The Dolphins at the line, ready for their next drive. On 1st down, Tagovailoa. And he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6. From the 26, they'll line up on 2nd and 4. They hand it off to Mostert. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down.
I think we all suspected that they were going back to him after he found the end zone on his last carry. And they kept the positive momentum going there. Another nice run by him.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is a defense that's certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the stick.
On a huge mistake late, it's intercepted. Picked off by Grant Delpit. And the Browns are going to take possession of the football. So they tried to take the deep shot there, but this defense up to the task.
And a lot of times when you air a ball out like this, if it does get intercepted, there's going to be a lot of space out there to set up a return. And remember, you've got 5 big offensive linemen out there playing on their feet in open space. Not a skill most of them possess that allows for extra yardage on the return.
Yeah, give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. Second down, here's Chubb again.
It's a 5-yard gain, but they'll still be a yard short here with 3rd down now looming.
The recipe's pretty simple, I think, right? Just give your superstar the ball, continue to feed him.
Yeah, don't overthink this one, right? Make sure he's touching the football, but you're also counting on his intelligence in playing the game as well. If it's not there, don't force the run. Just make sure you hang on to the football and keep the clock ticking.
They'll run for it. Here's Chubb. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. It's 1st and goal and a late touchdown at this stage. Could officially salt this one away. They'll run with Chubb.
And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6.
The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal. Handoff comes to Chubb.
And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4.
Now, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. A give. This is Chubb.
And he'll keep working toward that end zone as he's down to about the 2-yard line.
Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game. A lot of pressure here for Cade York. This to perhaps salt this one away. York able to send this one through,
and that will extend their lead even further.
So barring something extraordinary here in the closing stages, that field goal should just about put this one on ice.
Yeah, we've got to find 2 scores, so, you know, we're not going to exactly move it over there yet. It can be done, but, boy, it's going to be a little bit of a stretch for them, isn't it?
Yeah, they would have to move incredibly quick and have some luck, too. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. They might be thinking this is close to a lost cause here. Got to play it out. What do they need to do?
Well, they have a thought process in mind already, but they can't get ahead of themselves. They know that they need to score quickly.
Yep, 2-score game.
Onside kick and get the ball back.
He's got a man. Complete.
Shut the f... This man's way too fast. He's just so fast. He's so quick. You can't even play man coverage on this man at all.
I know you are too. We got a ball game again after that big time strike.
Are you mad? You could not stop the run for shit. I suck. You suck at the fucking run. You can't stop the run for the life of you.
To the end zone, but knocked away and incomplete.
I don't know about you, but I can't wait for a few years.
You think you're gonna get it, bro?
And see what the data tells us, because a lot of teams want to throw the ball in this situation. This time, unsuccessfully. I just wonder if maybe running the ball might be the way to go.
With it moved up from the 3 to the 2, you would think maybe a few more.
Yo, I almost have 200 yards, so I'm gonna get 200 yards on your ass. This man, he knows it's gonna be a run.
A run for Nick Chubb. The Dolphins going to take their 2nd timeout as they stop it with 22 ticks to go in the 4th. A lot of bulk out there, as you might expect on that.
I need 200 yards.
2nd down. And Chubb will try the middle.
No! God dang it, I need 200 yards.
Of the game as they stop him behind the line. The 1st down line at the 34 here on 3rd down. Watson now to throw. And this is caught. Amari Cooper. And he's across for the late touchdown. And in the final seconds,
Hey, I passed it on you.
just about put a capper on this game. York now for the extra point.
You're never gonna win anyways, buddy.
And that one pushes the
If any other team you had, you would lose. You need Tyreek.
York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away.
That's a statement game, baby. Let's go.
Catch a signal for and take it.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen.
Yo, I'll give you man coverage right here. And I bet you still don't get that shit.
Unbridled joy after that one.
Here's Tua.
No.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. And now we're going to get a timeout. Somewhat pointlessly called with 3 seconds to go in a game that's already been decided. One final try for Tagovailoa. He's got a man complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped.
I suck. You lost by 11. You want to run it back? Send me an invite.